Ta-da! We did it. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason Sebastian. This is Butterfly Square Garden, and as you can see, this is video 10. We've been doing this for 9 days. Today is number 10. I apologize for the last couple of videos. The audio feed of me speaking wasn't so good. Yeah, the headset was breaking, and I had to take the time to learn how to set up this new one and get the batteries charged, but it looks like everything is good. It's not as loud as the other one, but I'm just talking louder, so yes. Congratulations to me, to you, to everybody. I'm so glad that we're all here. We are a growing community of artists, so I would love to hear from you guys, see what kind of work you're doing. Maybe you can follow me along with as I draw. I don't know. You don't have to copy my face, but I would like to see more people with the ability to draw portraits, and starting with yourself especially is a good place because you've always got a model at hand. Just grab a mirror and some pencils. Yeah, is there anything else to say? Did I forget anything? I don't know. I've got a colored pencil, my number 2 pencil over here, and then for when I'm ready to go darker, I have a pen. I don't know, I'll grab some other 6Bs and 8Bs later, but yes, I'm just really happy to get started. So I'm going to draw a little bit, and then once I'm in the swing of it, I'll probably take off the headset and put on some music for you guys. But yeah, I'm just happy because each day we get a little better, not just with drawing, but you know, it took forever to set up the lights and the cameras and all the wires and learn how to work the software. So yeah, a lot goes into these videos, you know, it's a lot of work, but I'm happy because it's getting easier. So enough talking from me. We're already 2 minutes in, and I haven't started drawing yet. So yes, I always use my anatomy book. It says commit the facial planes to memory. I mean, it's just easier when I have a book to look at. So that's what I'm going to do. How do we start our portraits, everybody? Oh man, I just got something on my paper. But I've got extras because it's okay. So yeah, I always start out with a circle right in the middle. A nice big circle. Like so. Drawing lightly in the beginning because we don't really want the drawings underneath to show through. It's not a perfect circle, but it don't really matter. So I start with a really light circle, divide it in half. That's our midline. Underneath it is our brow line. And then we chop the sides off. Like so. And then I go up a little bit. That's our hairline, brow line, nose line, chin line. Let me just measure real quick. That can go up a little bit higher. Great. And from there, bring the sides down. Connect at the bottom. Good start, good start. Underneath the brow line is the eye line. Yes, I like how it's coming so far. And then what's next? I always go straight for the glabella. I love the glabella. And the nose. hope you guys can hear me. I'm really excited to have my new wireless headset because I was always getting all tripped up in the wires. I did not like that. I put the volume all the way up, but it's still not as loud as I would like. Okay, so that goes out, that goes out. And down. I always make the nose like humongous, which makes me need to make the sides bigger, but. Just getting started. Underneath the eyes is the zygomatic arch, or as some people like to know it as the cheekbone. I also like that I can see my ears with the headset, even though I'm going to take it off in a second. Underneath the nose, let's do the lips. I'm not even really looking at my face yet, because I don't need to. And the neck. Trying to get a little bit faster. Like, I don't want to do a speed drawing, but the faster I get started in the beginning, the more details I can put in the end, because once the hour is up, that's the end of the drawing, and then we do it again the next day. Do, 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 do. And the eyes are about one eye's distance apart, which lines up with your nostrils on the bottom. And last but not least, the ears. I'm going to try to actually draw my ears today. Ears basically go from the eyes, the top of the eyes down to the nose. You can barely see because I drew it so lightly, but those are the facial planes. Once that's all in place, you start shading them in. La, 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 la. I'm going to stop talking in a second, don't worry everybody. But I like to start the video with a little chat and end the video with a little chat. This helps me know where everything goes. And Time to practice doing the dark spots really dark and the light spots really light, because that's what gives you the three-dimensionality. Drawing with violet today, a little purple, changing it up, having a little fun. Don't forget to enjoy yourself. Each day there's a little bit less of a struggle. Alright, show you again. Does that, I mean, it looks like a little wide for my face. We'll see. In the beginning, it never really looks like it's supposed to. Okay, everybody, and that's how I get started. So I'm going to take off the headset and cue music. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you at the end of the video for another talk. Bye. Okay, so just a quick little, I don't know, decision making process. I feel like I did a good groundwork with my little purpley. I'm gonna start moving in with my pencil now. Everything's pretty much in place, and that's about as far as I wanted to go. So let's see if I can get it to go more three-dimensional by adding a darker color, because that's what I want. I want a three-dimensional drawing. Okay, enough talky, back to drawing. everybody. So, I got that far so far, and that's about as far as I can go with my number 2 pencil. I went pretty dark. It looks light on the paper. But yeah, that's about as dark as I can go without straining my hand, without straining the pencil and the paper. So that's that. Next thing is, I guess, to put in the finishing touches with my pen. And then I will meet you guys back at the end of the video for a little critique and see how it goes. But thank you, everybody. Let's do it now.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. Sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Oy vey. Oh my goodness, everybody. So, my hand is killing me right now. I actually slept wrong and sprained my wrist last night. So, yeah, I tried to heal as much as I could. We're well past an hour. I'm tired of drawing. What do I have to say? I feel like if I had more time to work on this, I probably could have gone slower in some of the spots because I noticed with the pen, I'm still not quite used to drawing with pen yet. This is only my second day drawing with pen, and it is a totally different medium from the pencil. And yes, I noticed as I was drawing that it was getting really scribbly, and maybe I need to practice my cross hatching. But I noticed there was a big change because up until now it was like I would draw with the colored pencil and then I would draw over the entire drawing with my number 2 pencil, and then yesterday like I pretty much went over the whole thing with my pen, and really what I've started to realize is that that's the wrong way to do it because it's all about layering. So yeah, it's just little things like what am I trying to say? Yeah, it's about layering, you know. Instead of drawing the shadow and then drawing the facial hair separately, it's like I realized that I had to draw the whole shadow for the face and then draw the hair on top of it. And then that way the shadow underneath the hair is in the right spot, because I was like trying to draw the hair without the shadow underneath, and then I'm like, well, why does it look wrong? And it's because I wasn't doing the right technique. And some of these things you can only learn by experience and making mistakes. Like, it's not bad. I keep saying this every time. It's not bad. It's just not really this, what I want to get out of it. I want more. I always want more. So I'm going to have to practice my hatching, everybody. I'm going to have to learn how to know where to put the pencil, where to put the pen, what's the difference. I'm probably messing up the whole thing right now, but I just wanted to get it more three-dimensional because it was just looking really scribbly and flat. I can probably come out a little bit more on that spot. Yeah. While I'm looking at it, I can clearly see what needs to be done. So I think I gave up on the pencil a little too quickly, because there's just a lot missing. But yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of the layering parts, and knowing where to leave it alone, what's important to put in, because it's not supposed to be photorealistic. We're just trying, I'm trying to get a style going here. I'm going to do this all again tomorrow. Oh goodness, we're at 120. I want to get this done. Oh, my wrist really hurts, everybody. I gotta rest. Today is 11:30. I'm like yelling, so hopefully you can hear me. JSJ, butterfly insignia. Let's put I got a yellow. I'm going to do a yellow background today. I like totally didn't color in the shirt at all. I'm done, everybody. I'm so done. I'm pretty inexperienced with the pen. I think it would be nice if I did have my number 6 or number 8B pencil. But I also want to practice drawing with pen. So that's why I'm going to continue drawing with the pen. Also, that's all I have right now. Scribble, 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 scribble. Yeah, if you've ever done printmaking, you know that, like, say there you do a print with all the yellows, and then you do a print with the blue, and then you do a print with the black on top, and it's just like, that's basically what it feels like. Where I draw it lightly, and then the next shade up, I add the darker, and then I do another layer of the darkest. So let's compare to what we did yesterday, everybody. It's not bad. Before I get into the critique, let's show you what I got. That's actually, it looks kind of blended well. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the worst drawing I've ever done. Does it look like me? I always ask, does it look like me? I'm pretty happy with it, you know. It looks like really dark and overworked down here, but when I held it up, it looked pretty good, you know. So yes, 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 yes. Let's pull that further away. I'm starting to realize that pen doesn't always photograph the best on my camera. Let's get that out of the way. I'm just happy that everything's in the right spot. I'm practicing the facial planes. Let's compare. That's what I did today. That's what I did yesterday. So this is 356. Day 10. We've done this for 10 days in a row. I'm so proud of myself. Even if I came out with a pile of crap, which I didn't, it came out pretty good. And this was 1 hour long. Oh my goodness, my hand, everybody. So just between today and yesterday, I feel like I really got better with using the pen. Yesterday, what did I do? I don't know. I'm pretty happy with them. You know, they're not bad. It's just like the pen was taking a really long time because it's such a fine line. So I bet if I was using a dark pencil instead of dark pen, oh my goodness, look at this. I'm getting distracted because I want to get a better shadow over here. Give me 1 second, everybody. Yeah, using a pencil, it blends really easy, but you can't blend with a pen. You gotta get, you're hatching it, and the lines have to be all in the right way. Otherwise, it just looks really scribbly. That does look like me. The eyes are kind of messed up a little bit. Is there like, you gotta get them like such good, perfect circles. Yeah. Okay, I dropped my pen, so that means I'm pretty much done. Haha. Yes. This whole side of the face really needs like more shadow, especially on the sides. What else? What else? What else? Yeah. I just need to get faster at drawing because it's like I keep revisiting areas in the drawing that I've already done several times. And I'm just making like little changes here and there, but I'm getting better at being like, whoosh, done with the one layer, whoosh, done with the second layer, whoosh, done with the third layer. You know, it's like what I said, instead of shading the beard and the shadow on my face separately. I shade them in together, and then, yeah, so, I don't know. There's little, like, white spaces in between the lines of my ink drawing, and that makes it look unprofessional. So I guess that's the word I'm trying to say. I want my drawings to look more professional. My wrist is cracking while I'm talking to you guys. That's really funny. Today, yesterday. They're both pretty good. There's always like a really small difference in between the day to day, but if I were to go back, this one is better than that one. This one's better. This one, I noticed there was a change. That's when it like started getting good, in my opinion. So if I were to go past that, it's like, oh wow, well that one actually looks good in comparison to that. Let's go further. I'm seeing like, all of these spots that need to be fixed in the end. And I don't know if I was lazy or I was struggling and filling in the spots. I'm just not used to using a pen yet. Yeah, I'm just like not used to using a pen yet, so it doesn't quite look right in my opinion. I need to get like a marker. I'm gonna have to start layering a marker on top of the pen to get the dark spots. Oops, did I just smudge it? No, it's okay. Like, that's really good compared to that. The further back I go, what else? Why is that so sharp of an angle right there? And it's really bad if I'm drawing on top of my other drawings, and it presses the lead down, so it starts to mess up the drawings that I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to get a scanner and scan them into the computer so that they don't get ruined, because I do want to put them into a book one day. Look at that. That's like a week's difference, and that's like, whoa, that's really bad. That's, I drew that in pen, everybody, and I barely erased. I don't think I used any eraser at all. So, day 1 versus day 10. If I angle it, it totally changes the light. I think this eye may be a little high. There needs to be like more shadow behind the nose over here. So, shading with the pen. That's what I gotta practice, everybody, is shading with a pen. Oh my goodness, that was really bad. I'm enjoying like lightly draw. Oh God, why can't I get it to look right? Yeah, I've got to practice mixing the media, because pencil and pen, I don't know, maybe they don't work so well together. La 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 la. What else? We're at 129 minutes. So, yep, I'm going to edit the video, put some music in. I'm really happy, everybody, that we got another drawing in for today. Even though I sprained my wrist, hopefully it feels better tomorrow. I'll show you guys one more time. Say goodbye to everybody. Jason, say goodbye to everybody. Bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We are a growing community of artists, and give me some feedback, because a couple of you, one person in particular, has given me some really good feedback, and that helps me get better, and the better I get, the more I'm going to want to help you guys get better. It's late, but this is earlier than I usually do it, so I'm very happy. I'm a happy camper. I don't know. It's not good enough for me to make a profile picture, but judging by the way that I use the pen, pen is kind of a difficult medium for people to use. Look how much higher that ear is than over there. Isn't that funny? Okay, everybody, thank you so much for another drawing video. Butterfly Square Garden. Love ya. See you tomorrow. Bye.